tonight we enjoyed the Muse off so much, it's going to be a Mac off.
Fleetwood!
Hello, we are the Thamesmen.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm very good, my friend. How are you?
Very excited, actually. Very, very excited.
Crap! I've forgotten a critical piece.
Recording? Oh, yeah, the laser scoreboard.
Excuse me 1 second.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have the laser scoreboard Mark II. As you can see, it's got an inbuilt computer. There it goes.
Oh, now I feel better. I feel like, we're such amateurs.
Well, it's a vast improvement from the Mark I.
Yeah, I'll have to go and whip the stagehands later. Anyway, we enjoyed our Muse off so much. Tonight, it is a Fleetwood Mac off.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Oh, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, it said I needed to pick Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
So, let's be honest. We know Fleetwood Mac, don't we? But I have found a version of The Chain.
Best song ever.
Which is the best song ever. But this is a live version at 1982. And let's just say that it was Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks not on the best of terms.
Fantastic. Gotta love. Yep. I mean, they're known for having, for being just like, love has gone wrong.
It's a great version. Are you ready? Let's get our headphones on. Let's jump into
it. I know no other version. I've never seen it live. I only know it because for you Americans, F1 in England, Formula One cars, not it's like NASCAR with corners. They used to start with the chain with the bass, and this song is an iconic song for us Brits.
That was like the trailer music.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should adopt it for our when we bring in the Wheel of Fortune for the suspense music.
All right.
Oh, anyway,
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready for the sheer angst of this energy? This is an amazing version.
Anything with lovers.
Are you ready?
Yes.
3.
Yes.
2.
Yes.
1.
Yes.
Go.
Oh, it's live.
It's a live track. He'll cut out the photos in a second.
down comes the night. Run in the shadows, or damn your love, or damn your life. Break the silence, or damn the dark, damn the light.
A little bit more. Hold on. Just like, let me speak.
Thank you all for coming tonight. It's good to be back playing LA. It's been a while.
No, mine.
It's been about 2 years since we've been on the road.
Oh, sorry. Mine
and
stopped.
a lot of people were wondering what happened to us. I mean, a lot of things that happened. Have we broken up, whatever? Well, we're here to show you that we just refuse to go away, so.
Whoa. Oh my God.
do you think there was a bit of energy in that performance?
that was unbelievable.
It was so good, wasn't it? It was
And
like,
well, the hairs are standing up on my arm. That was
um,
better than the studio version.
just because it was so raw, and it was like you could look at them looking across at each other, and just like it was like they're having a fight on stage. It's like, right, I'm going to thrash the hell out of this guitar. Okay, I'm going to pound this tambourine, just like,
I know the words, right? You know, but I never really associate. I mean, yeah, I know they were together, they were lovers, and they came in together, and then they split up. I never really associated about the change, and then we were going to be together, and you don't love it. And I didn't realize it was a one-on-one argument.
it was brilliant, wasn't it?
The whole song has gone to a higher level, watching two really bitter people, and then the guitar solo was angry.
It was just like God damn it, I'm going to play this. I was. Do you think there was any cocaine involved in that performance by any chance?
That was a couple of tons.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, let's face it. We all know the song "The Chain," you know, and "Rumors" is like an album. If you haven't listened to "Rumors," you know, there's no excuses really. But when I found that version, I was like, okay, that's it. I've got to. It's the one. You know,
I have never heard a different, you know, or live, and that is probably the greatest live version of a song that we've done, because it was. Yeah, I don't think they were faking the anger.
I don't think so. It was something there, wasn't there? You know, and you know, in the back, you know, Mick Fleetwood's just like, hey, I'm just going to keep drumming. I'm just going to keep going. Let you know, the adults are going to keep playing, and the kids are going to fight at the front of the room.
Didn't Mick Fleetwood end up with Nikki with her at one point?
Was Stevie Nicks?
Yeah,
Did he? He was apparently like the whole band at that time was like when they did Rumors, like he was getting divorced from his wife.
Yeah.
You know, Chrissy, whatever her name was, and the bass player, they were breaking up, as were, you know, it was like weird energies. So,
and then the keyboard player, Chrissy, whatever. Then she ended up with Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys. Not Brian Wilson, the really good looking drummer, Wilson. I can't remember his name. And he was they had a boat, and they were doing vast amounts of cocaine, and then they ended up, he had a Ferrari, and they ended up with bullet holes getting away from Summer up the Highway 1, and it was what an excellent and also terrifyingly, you know,
rock and roll existence.
Yeah. And I live in Marin, and then Marin, and then just down. You've been to that studio, and I've been to that studio. What's it called?
The Plant in Sausalito.
Yeah, now when I went round there, it's pretty dilapidated. It's all dark, and I went in there, and I found, you know, I went down there because it was up for sale, and a friend went down to look at it, and there was loads of stuff in there, and then there was a collection of Bull Taco motorbikes, unbelievable collection of motorbikes in there, and that was the guy from Starship, you know, what's it, Jefferson Starship. He keeps his collection of motorbikes down there.
Oh, really? Wow.
How bizarre was that, you know? I love that track. I loved it so much.
That was cool, wasn't it? It was awesome.
I want to, you know, if we weren't doing this video, I'll play it instantly again and watch it.
Now, I've got a confession to make, and this might show me up as a rank amateur, which I obviously am. So I was looking up Rumors, and I saw something that you can never unsee, and I had never seen before, and it is the album cover of Rumors. And you know, do you remember, it's that iconic image? And I'll put it up here.
Fleetwood and her, and
and he's got his foot on.
He's standing up, and she's on a chair.
And there's a crystal ball.
Yeah.
And they're looking at it. Have you seen between his legs? There's a pair of wooden balls hanging down.
No.
Yes.
They're castanators.
No. I'll send it to you. I will send.
Put it down here right away so everyone can see it. I can't see it until the edit, but you know, put it there.
Once you see it, I should have said it to you beforehand. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. It's like the bizarrest thing. It's like there's a pair of balls that's hanging between his legs, and I never ever seen it. Everyone else in the world has probably seen this, but once you've seen it, you'll never unsee it.
Beth, they're on him.
Yeah, they're his balls, not hers.
Not on her. You know what I mean?
She's got the crystal ball. He's got the wooden balls. And so, yeah. Anyway, so fascinating.
Fantastic.
But
Right.
that album cover though is the photo is famous in itself because it was such an image that it kind of drew people in. That album, everything about that album was really perfect. Like, the album cover, the music, everything was amazing. So
when me and my beautiful wife, when we came to the US and we were traveling around, we just we flew over and we did a quick car journey, and we said, right, we're just going to buy a couple of albums, okay? But you get sick, of CDs when you're driving around, and it was a day before Spotify. So we bought that and another couple of albums. Every single track on that album, every single track is perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, it is. It is one of those. It is an album. It is.
How could you ever followed it up? Huh?
Yeah, well, they sold a lot of them. Did a really good job. So excellent. So I think it is time for
wangers or bangers.
Bangers or wangers.
All right, banger or banger.
Bangers or wangers.
I just saw the balls.
I just sent them to him in the break, and are they balls?
They are a set of balls. I've grown up with that album, and I've never seen.
How bizarre is that? Anyway, enough about the balls.
Anyway, yeah.
All anyway, time to score. You're up first. Is it a banger or is it a wanger?
Oh, jeez. Well, first of all, let's put this into context. It's Fleetwood Mac. Bingo. It is The Chain. Bingo. It is the best live version I have seen. Bingo. It's not false. It was absolutely full of emotion. Bingo. And at a corker of a solo, I'm coming in with a 9.3.
I thought it would be a good one, this one. I think so too, and I got to go 9.5 on that because I've rarely seen songs with that energy, be it good or bad, but that's a 9.5 for me. So
okay.
So we've got 9.5 and 9.3. Let's get the computer out. And that is a why do I always have to do the math?
Because I'm dyslexic.
That's no excuse. You just spelled things badly.
All right, 18, well, it's 100 hours.
18.8.
Okay, 18.8. Where's that going to bring us?
It's a good one, this one. This is going to be a tough one to beat.
Yay!
Straight to the top of the charts. Fleetwood Mac, The Chain Live.
Give us the top four.
The top four, we have got Muse, Assassin is number 2 at 18.1. Muse, Plug-in Baby at 18.0. And then Jethro Tull, Thick as a Brick, 17.6.
Do you know what I hear?
What do you hear?
British.
Don't go there. Don't go, because half of Fleetwood Mac are American.
Not Fleetwood or Mac.
Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks weren't they?
Yeah, but Fleetwood and Mac aren't British.
Yeah, but
are British.
I think this is sticky territory. Anyway,
no, it's not. Peter Green and Fleetwood and
But they didn't get success until the Americans had joined. I'm going to defend our cousins here.
You're gonna take away Peter Green's success.
I'm not taking away Peter Green's success.
Do you know who owned Peter Green's guitar now?
No.
Kirk. The Metallica guitar. He just bought it for.
If you're going to bring this up, you better know your facts.
$2 million, I think he bought it. It's Greenie, and it's a Les Paul.
Okay.
And they went to get fixed, and this is when Peter Green owned it, and they got the pickups all wrong, and it phases in and out, and it's known as Greenie, and it's unbelievable. And when you listen to Fleetwood Mac early tracks, it is killer guitar.
Okay, all right. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Fleetwood Mac, top
Fantastic.
of the charts. So you, for a Mac off, you better come up with something good, my friend.
All right, I will.
Anyway, so it must be time for
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune is back.
All right, so this is going to be for our next versus.
It's our next versus. All right,
yeah.
okay, next
So
versus.
we're gonna be, who can pick the best track out of this.
Okay, all right.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Shall we see if Jim's ready?
Is Jim ready? Can you check on Jim?
Yep, he's ready.
How do you know he's ready?
I can see him.
Okay, right. Okay, Jim, on my mark, suspense music now.
Here we go, George. Will be Rush.
All right. Well, that's great because I have some great suggestions, and I've got some ready for you because you need your education on Rush, and I've got some great.
I know nothing about Rush. I've been educated.
We're getting there, aren't we? We're getting there, but that is perfect.
Well, okay, I'm gonna delve.
Well, it's gonna be a Rush off then, hasn't it?
Rush.
You better learn. You better learn something. Go and look at our suggestions.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delve straight into our subscribers because they've been brilliant, and I'm going to pick the one that's got the most thumbs up, and I'm going to pretend it's all my work.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Ready?
Well, as long as I don't pick it first.
Right.
Excellent.
Okay.
Right. Well, is that it for the day?
No.
What? A letter?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. It's time for
Cozy Corner.
Cozy Corner. All right. Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready for this. But by the way, we what's the name of the chap?
Simon Austin.
Simon Austin, who has responded with some additional advice in the comments to some of our Cozy Corner advice. And I think, unfortunately, it sounds like you're one of us.
We've decided to give you the Gassed Badger Award.
The Gassed Badger Award goes to Simon Austin for his
being one of us
on plums. He seems to know a lot about plums, which was amazing.
Simon Austin, you're one of us, and you might be on the show later with your Gassed Badger Award. So
we'll have to have a guest comment on our letters section. He had good answers. So
for those who don't know, Cozy Corner is letters from our subscribers, and it's hard to pick just one letter out of the thousands that flood in each week, but here's one anyway. This is from Mrs. Cunningham, Mrs. Cunningham,
she's a first,
who writes in her capacity as the Undersecretary for South Oxfordshire Psychic Insomniac Trust.
Does that stand for something by any chance? Is that an acronym?
It's SOPIT.
It's what?
It's SOPIT.
SOPIT. Okay.
She writes in her capacity as the Undersecretary for the South Oxfordshire Psychic Insomniac Trust. She writes, "Dear Thamesman, I know what you're thinking. Many heartfelt thanks to you and George for all your help you've given on providing a surefire cure for our members. Many of them had not slept a wink for years until we discovered your channel.
Wow, that's good. That's excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah.
Kind regards, Mrs. Cunningham, South Oxfordshire Psychic Insomniac Trust." P.S. There's a P.S.
Oh, it's a P.S. Okay.
Yeah. She writes, "It's so nice to hear you again next year." Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Cunningham. That was a moment indeed.
People have too much time on their hands, I'm sure.
And on that note,
goodbye.
Goodbye. I'll see you on the other Mac off on the flip side.
Excellent.
Cheers.